Hi, welcome to the VA Castle Point Tai Chi Easy, and my name is Dave. This is an ongoing series on weekly Tai Chi classes that should be easy to follow and fun, and you get a nice little introduction to Tai Chi. You get to experience all the many benefits of Tai Chi, which, again, to sum it up, what you get out of doing Tai Chi, if you do it consistently and develop a practice, it will help you, healthy body, strong heart, and a clear, calm, sharp mind. So, I mean, what could be better, right? So that's why we do this practice, and it's fun. So tonight we're going to take a little different journey away from what we've been doing for weeks, pretty much for weeks, and that's Tai Chi Easy. And I'll pick that up, back up at the next, the next class, which will be posted next week. And what we're going to do tonight is a thing called the 9 phases of qigong cultivation. Qigong is just made up of 2 words, 2 Chinese words. Qi is a very complex word that means a lot of different things, but we can kind of boil it down to it's the stuff behind or something, whatever it is, behind the function of life, right? Or the function of life, the spirit of life, the thing the mystery of life, right? That's Qi. And, when someone's alive and healthy, they have lots of qi. And when somebody passes away, they have no qi, right? So that kind of gives you the idea of the whole difference there. So qi is one word, and gong means to cultivate, nourish, or develop, right? So we can actually take this life vitality, this life function, the life spirit, and we can, exercise it in such a way that it gets stronger, right? And we have more vitality or optimal vitality, however you want to think about it, right? So 9 phases of qi cultivation, and we'll get going. First thing that I'd like to go through is what we touch on this almost all the time, and that is the 3 treasures that applies to both Taiji and Qigong. And it really turns everything that we do in our daily life into a Tai Chi practice. And that is how we hold ourselves, align ourselves in space, and then what's happening with our breathing. And then the third, and perhaps the most powerful, but they're all powerful, is our awareness. What's going on with our mind body, right? So most of us, including myself, if you catch yourself throughout the day, many of us were living from what's going on in our mind. We're kind of lost in our thoughts. And really, that's not where our life is. Our life is in the present moment. Our life is right here, right now. So when we do these practices, we want to cultivate those 3 things together in synergy: aligning the body, modifying the breath, and then being present. All right, so I'm going to ring 3 bells. And this first one, let's start with our mind. So when you hear the bell, just notice where you're at. Notice what the day was like for you. And just allow yourself to come into the present moment. Okay, so I'll start with that bell. All right. So there, we have a chance to do a little inventory, to notice how we're feeling today, what went on today, and to just be with it, just be present. Okay, the next is the breath. And the breath is extremely powerful. What we want to do is, again, kind of with the tone, notice our breathing and allow our breathing, which is often up here, maybe a little bit shorter and kind of up here in the chest. I'll just let your whole body breathe, which means to let this diaphragm muscle that runs right underneath the rib cage, let that expand on the in-breath, and then release your diaphragm and it contracts back. So let's notice our breathing and then modify our breathing, allowing our breathing to deepen and slow down a little bit. Okay, so here's the bell. And with a deep breath, we can right away feel different, right? You can feel the shift and the calm and the centering come over. The breath is so powerful to make those changes. And then the third one is alignment. So basically, the genius of this system is to lengthen the spine. We use the metaphor and imagery of lengthening the head top up at the same time allowing the tailbone to drop down, soften your knees. It's kind of like you're sitting in air. And we let our feet root down into the ground. So we're deeply connected to the earth through our feet, and we're also reaching up and being connected to the heaven, the universe, the stars through our head top, right? So it's the body and the spirit or the mind joined together. So let's make that alignment at the sound of the bell. All right, that's great. So, I was talking about the alignment, the awareness, and the breathing as three different things, but the power is in the synergy. So we let them work together and one supports the other, right? If you're not aligned, you can't breathe. And breathing helps you focus your mind. And as you focus your mind, you're able to relax and breathe more. So it's like, it's chicken or egg all the way around. And it's all brings us into that place where we're making the change inside that is actually a type of medicine and healing. Okay, so let's get started here. Got some background noise there you need to take care of. So again, very quickly, feet are shoulder width. Head top is up, tailbone's down. Feel yourself breathing in. Let's take one nice deep breath. The first one is called discovering the chi, right? So it goes very simple form. We let our palms come and face each other like this. And we just breathe in, let your palms expand out. And then exhale, palms come together. And for this form, just bring your awareness feel the sensations in your palm. Right? The palm is filled with many what are called acupuncture points or meridian terminations for the flow of energy and life function. Right? These are many in the hands and in the feet and other parts of the body, of course, too. But there's lots right in the palm. In the center of the palm is called the qigong or hand heart. Just feel into the center of your palm. Palms come together on the exhale. Breathe in, almost like the palms are being forced apart, and then working against the very light resistance, they come together on the exhale. And the discovery that we're making as we do this simple form is that we're feeling the actual flow, certainly of blood. We can all understand that. As we start to relax, you'll feel like a tingling in your hands, right? That's because the blood vessels are opening up. Fresh, oxygen-filled blood is going to all the organs and all the extremities of the body. And our palms, our fingers are so sensitive, it's very easy to feel the change right there. But it's happening all throughout the body, bringing us just vitality to the whole body. Let's do like just a couple more. And the last one. Enjoy the breath filling the whole body and exhale. All right, let's turn our attention again, feeling our alignment and making any adjustments that we feel are right to make to help us be aligned. Noticing the breathing, letting the breathing slow and deepen. And if our mind has drifted away into other things, other thoughts, just come back to the present moment. One of the easiest anchors to help you stay present is just be aware of the breath coming in and out of your body. And you can feel that right here. Feel the breath flowing at the belly. Okay, the next one is called gathering yin and yang, or gathering earth and sky. So we want to squat down like you're sitting down, being careful, looking up on the horizon. Protect your knees and low back, breathing in, gathering the breath, bringing it to the heart area, heart center, exhaling, and then gathering up from the sky, gathering in, again, bringing to the heart center, and exhale. All right. So gathering earth, and then gathering heaven, or the sky, stars. As we gather the earth, we're gathering all the resources that we need to nurture our physical life as we gather the stars, the sky, the heavens, gathering spiritual resources to help us be on our path towards the great spiritual realities, and primarily the love and interconnection and unity of everything. That's the heart of every religion of the world. So when you have that much confirmation, there is truth there. Gathering in. And now we can gather in rest and stillness and no action, just being. And then we can gather in action that's guided by wisdom and directed for us, for each one as individuals. What action do we need to take? Right, so rest, restoration, healing, and then moving out purposefully into action and service and doing all the things we need to do. Well, let's do one more. Let the palms float down to the side. And again, checking in alignment, lengthening up from the head top, dropping the tailbone down. Knees are soft, letting the feet root into the ground. This is the posture of the tree, right? When we're standing and we're still, we're imitating the tree and how the tree thrives, right? Because they do. They're incredibly mighty and they grow huge. They live a long time because they're in harmony with the way the world is, right? So that's, in these practices, we imitate the tree, we practice like a tree. All right, great. All right, next one is we're going to notice an orange side cone, yellow side cone. Pivot your orange side foot out like this. Take one step forward, shoulder width. I'm going to step back so you can see me a little better. Okay, now this one is called inner rivers flowing. So we breathe in, breath comes in, then exhaling down the side of your leg. Lift your toes, keep your back flat, feeling the stretch in the back of your body. Then breathe in, drawing up the river. Shift the weight forward, exhaling, let the palms face out. And we're rocking the weight forward, keeping your knee carefully into the base of the support of the foot when you shift your weight forward. Breathe in, And shift the weight forward, palms sending out. Breathe in and imagine the river flowing, creating flow down this side of the body, and then drawing the clear river up, and then exhaling out. Opening up all the pathways through the body, through the connective tissue, muscles, joints, everything. Fascia. Fascia is so important, getting the fascia unstuck so that the fluids can flow through and relieve pain and just open up mobility. We'll do one more, and then we'll switch and do the other side. Okay. Stepping back, feet are parallel, pivot the yellow side foot, take one step forward with the orange, then breathe in. Inner rivers flowing down. Really try to, if you like the imagery, just feel that river flowing fresh, pure through the side of the body. Cleansing, opening up, washing away all the impurities. Feeling the body just functioning with greater ease and mobility. Drawing up, shifting forward, and exhaling out. Shift back, draw the breath in. The river passes down. Breathing in, drawing our river up, and exhaling out. Let's do one more. All right, good. So that's the first three phases. Discover chi, gathering earth and sky, or yin and yang, and then inner rivers flowing on each side of the body, keeping the back flat and shifting the weight forward. All right, so that's the first three. The next cultivation practice is called purify. So we're all exposed to lots of different toxins, right? And they can be all kinds of things, right? It could be chemical toxins, or it could be just toxins of information can be toxic, right? Everything can be toxic. So we want to be able to use these practices to purify and eliminate toxins from our system, or from the mind-body system. All right, so the next practice is called purify. So we gently breathe in, totally relax, and then exhaling out, fingertips are up, pushing, like we're pushing against something. And that little tension is purifying the whole body as we breathe out. Breathe in, and now pushing the palms upwards, dropping the tailbone down again, using some force as we purify our entire mind body. Pushing forward, and all the toxins are just leaving. We're expelling them through the exhale. All the negative energies are just leaving. And we're pushing out. Drawing in the fresh, the pure, the new. Expel the old. Good. Drawing the new and expelling the old. And this can be thoughts, ways of just being stuck. We're just letting all that stuff go. Letting it be purified from our whole system, pushing out. Pushing up. Drop the tailbone down. Good. Breathing in, so soft, deep breath in. And pushing forward, feeling the resistance, using the whole strength of the body. And pushing down, lifting up the head top. Pushing down like we were feeling into the ground. Good. I think you get it. Let's do one more set here. All right. So that's purify. Purify what? Purify the chi. What's chi? Chi, again, is like the foundation of everything. Everything in the mind body. It's the foundation, the basis. And it's the aliveness that we all sense within ourselves. Yes, we can understand many things with science, but still there's a mystery there. And that word, chi, is one good word to explain the mystery. There's many others. This is a good word to use. Okay. Next one we're going to do, the last one we'll do, so for today, for this class, is directing the chi. All right, so works like this. First, we're going to do it like, just like patting the body, like touching, tapping, tap on your collarbone, your sternum, tap on your face, tap pretty good on your scalp. Feels good. Those two bumps in the back of your head, tap all around there. Tap your shoulders. Right? Feel how your shoulders feel. Then reaching up, tap, see how I'm tapping the back there, back of the big kind of back muscles that always are feeling kind of sore and tired. Because why? Because you carry a lot of stress and tension there. And a bunch of perhaps our alignment is out. And so that's good. Let's tap good there. Then down the legs. Up the inner leg. Do one more pass this way with pat. Like you're patting all around your abdomen. Tap on sternum, collarbone. Feels good. Underneath the collarbone is where lung meridian passes. So we tap there. Tap the face. Lightly. Yeah, it's good. And the scalp. All right. And then get on that lower back. Okay. Now we're going to do two passes where the palms are going to brush the path, of lightly touching the body. And we have the intention that wherever you feel the touch, where the flow is moving, life, the vitality, the aliveness, the chi, it's moving, it's on the move. Where it moves, it brings vitality, heat, and health. Right? Moving is so good. Reaching up on the lower back and then down the outer leg and up the inner line. Right, these are the major pathways of the body. Okay, the last one we're going to do is palms don't touch the body, and we're going to do the same path. Just breathing, feeling. You can feel the heat coming off, the energy coming off your hands. Right? We're not touching the body, but yet you can feel the presence of your palms adjacent to these channels. And we'll do one more pathway through, up over the top of the head, reaching up, down the side, and coming back. All right. So that's directing the chi, directing the life within us, right? The aliveness that we feel. Okay. So thanks for joining tonight. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you on the next time sometime soon. Be well, and thanks for joining tonight. Take care.